Welcome back to Effortless. We are going through some of the biggest lessons I've learned in the past nearly 5 years of business this season, and I am excited to share this next one with you. But first, I hosted a success mindset workshop a few days ago, and it went really amazing. We had a lot of breakthroughs in the session and just an incredible group of students there. If you missed out, but you want to catch the replay, you can head to CaitlinKessler.com/success mindset workshop. I'll be sure to put that in the show notes for you. Maybe you have heard someone say this before, or maybe this is a brand new concept to you, but everything, even you, is energy. We all have energy flowing through us. We are energetic beings who emit frequencies. Yeah, like a microwave or a television emits frequencies. In fact, everything is vibrating with energy right now. I know it seems like your phone is stable, or your table is stable, or your water bottle is stable, but in reality, they are vibrating at various frequencies. And just to make your mind blow a little more, naturally, we find patterns and start to vibrate in similar patterns when we are near other frequencies. We sync up. I know it's absolutely nuts and just so cool. So, anyway, what I'm getting at in this breakthrough is basically everything is energy and energy is everything. So, not going to go down any scientific rabbit holes because that definitely came up later in the journey. But I had this realization the first time around the period in my business when I switched from offering branding services to design retainer services. I noticed that just my energy, my excitement, my enthusiasm to get out there and share what I was doing really affected how people responded to me. It's almost like if you could imagine somebody just showing up and they're so excited and they're so enthusiastic, they're literally bouncing off the walls with happiness, and then you just being like, stop. That would be really hard to do, right? Because their energy is literally contagious. It makes you smile, maybe even laugh and want to say, I'll have what she's having, right? And I've noticed it time and time again in my own life and business. Our energy, the frequency we put out is everything because everything around us is also energy and we all affect each other, right? We can get others to sync up with our frequencies and help raise their vibration, make them feel good, make them feel energized, make them feel enthusiastic with us. And I'm sure that you can see how this would be really good in business, right? So here's what I see happening for people and have experienced for myself. We, feel kind of crappy one day and we go through the motions of like going on Instagram stories or sending that sales email or having that discovery call because it's on our to-do list and, we're good at executing tasks, but it doesn't go well. It doesn't pan out. We don't connect with the people. We get no results from those actions, which we then make mean that we're bad at this or we're not cut out for that. And then we feel crappy about it the next time we go to do it because it doesn't work out for us. It's kind of like a cycle. So, what's the point of doing it, right? Do you see how that can quickly become this just like unhappy, unbeneficial, unresults driven pattern? And potentially would make us avoid things that we need to do in our business to grow it and to connect with other people and to make money. I've totally been there too. But knowing what you know now, knowing how important your energy is, do you also see how you can resolve this? By getting your energy right, by literally getting in a good vibration. Like Marky Mark said, good vibrations. You know that song? We talk about this a lot inside the Daily Mindset Method because it's really a missing link for so many people. They go through the motions of what they think they should do, but forget they have to feel good doing it. Everything is energy. So, in knowing that, what raises your energy? What makes you feel good? Is it dancing? Is it like singing along to Lizzo? Is it going for a run? Is it meditating? Only you can know that answer for yourself, but I think it's worth honoring and bringing some of those things into your life before you go out and do things, especially when those things involve other people that you want to affect positively. When I had this realization for what felt like, I don't know, the 111th time, I finally decided to take action on it, to make a ritual out of feeling good before taking action on things. So before I sit down to write, before I go on Instagram stories, before I record podcasts, before I have a discovery call, I have a little ritual that I go through that raises me up. It changes my frequency, it changes my energy. And it's really not anything that's like this hugely elaborate thing. It takes only a few minutes, but it works. A while back, I did a handful of free coaching calls, and I didn't always use this ritual beforehand because a lot of them were scheduled back to back with no time in between. And what I noticed was that the ones that I didn't do my ritual for whatever reason, they felt kind of clunky. They felt kind of just like heavy and weird, and they didn't really end on this like good feeling note. Because they were free, I was really trying to stick to this like 20-minute timeline, and it felt like I had to like awkwardly cut people off, or like I was just giving away too much information and going overboard for what these free calls are supposed to contain. Overall, they felt hard. My energy wasn't right. We were not syncing up. However, the ones that I did do my ritual beforehand, I mean, those calls went amazing. They always ended with the person asking, like, how do we work together? They felt light, easy, and just, stuck to that 20-minute timeline perfectly. Some of those people have gone on to be clients of mine. Now, of course, you could claim that there's a million and one factors involved here, but for me, I know what it is. It was my energy coming into the call. I've told this to past students whenever I get a question about like sales calls or discovery calls. They'll ask something along the lines of like, how do I not feel nervous? How can I do them better? And my answer is always really have to raise up your energy beforehand. You don't think about it like this, but the person on the other end of the call is usually just as nervous as you are in some way, shape, or form. They're worried about their business, about investing in their business, about if this will work for them, or if, they're the one person that your services won't help or something like that, right? And so you can't both be going on to this call in a really like low energy, just crappy feeling. Nothing good will come of that. But if you're showing up energy high, frequency high, feeling great, and having that literally radiate off of you, they're going to be intrigued. They're going to want to raise up to your level, right? Everything is energy, and energy is everything, not just in sales or attracting people to you, but in all ways. What you put out, you get back. Like attracts like. How you show up, how you feel, how you think, how your energy is directly impacts your results. No one got to a place of success by complaining, by feeling angry and resentful, by hating everything around them. Does that make sense? When has a terrible feeling ever yielded a result that you desired? On the contrary, when have you ever been in a really good energy place and just felt like the luckiest person in the world because things just kept falling into place and working out for you? Look, I'm telling you this now, but you won't really hear it until you see its effects in your own life. So start to pay attention to what happens when your energy is in different places. If you're floating through your days, not paying attention to your energy, this is your call to action to start to take notice of it. Start to watch how it affects results around you and what you create in your life and business. Start to intentionally control it to serve you instead of stop you. I'd love to hear what comes up for you while you're listening to this, so take a screenshot of you listening and share it on your stories. If this helped you, it can definitely help someone else, and I know that you're the type of person who wants to help others. When you share it, tag me. I'm at Caitlin S. Kessler, so I can thank you.